guys! Today I'm going to be trying out the Hollister throwback collection, their collection of 2000s goods, and I'm skeptical. We're gonna go in there and we're gonna see and we're gonna try and we're gonna have an open mind and an open soul, okay? Stuff just used to be made way better. So Hollister is bringing back the styles of their 2000s clothing, and I love 2000s clothing so much, but I just don't think it's gonna hit the same for a lot of reasons. This intro is really lacking, but it is really hot in my car and I just cannot be bothered. But we're gonna go in there, we're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna be judging things based off of material, based off of price, how they fit compared to the way that 2000s clothes fit. It's going to be pretty interesting. Let's go inside and see what damage can be done. There she is, Miss America. I walked in and I immediately felt scared because I was surrounded by preteens and teens. They're all very intimidating. I ended up finding this like senior collection. It said 2026 on all the items. And can I just say, these are all gonna look super cute in the landfill next year. Please don't buy things for like a single use or even for like a single year use. That just sounds so wasteful to me. They had some tube tops. I don't find these particularly reminiscent of the 2000s, but I also wasn't actually there except for in my mother's womb and then also like a toddler, so what do I know? The camis looked pretty realistic. This baby doll Henley type top is definitely reminiscent of some of the ones they used to have, but it didn't look as high quality, but I did pick it up to try it on. The miniskirts, the denim miniskirts actually were kind of impressive. They looked pretty accurate, and then they also have these striped tops, baby doll tops, that do feel pretty reminiscent of the times. Hollisters are so dark, and they have terrible lighting, so I'm so sorry I couldn't get a good shot of this, but believe it or not, this is the 2001 sweat set that's actually been pretty popular, like one of the more popular parts of this collection. So I did pick it up to try it on, and here's my outfit I'm wearing today. It's a Y2K era postal cardigan thingy, and then some vintage 90s Guess jeans, and a lace cami, of course. I first tried on the denim miniskirt, and I was kind of impressed because the outside is actually 100% cotton. There are some built-in shorts that are made of synthetic materials, but you know, it's the thought that counts. This is $45, and I tried it on in a size 28, which should be my usual size as I have a 28-inch waist. I tried it on with this button-down striped baby doll top, gray and white, definitely very reminiscent of the times, and I could only find it in a size small. I have a kind of small bust. I'm 34 inches around, so I usually go for an extra small up top. Y'all, I really did not like the fit of this top, but let's start with the skirt. The skirt fit me more like a Y2K size 10. It was a little bit looser than I expected it to be, and I think this is because of vanity sizing. It's a very real thing. Sizing recently has been increasing in size so that when you go to a store and you're a way smaller size than usual, you feel more like you want to buy the item, or you feel like you have to have a certain kind of brand loyalty because, oh, I'm always a size 0 at this store, so I like it, so I should go there more often. It's just this really freaked up psychological trick. But anyway, the skirt was fine. It was definitely a victim of vanity sizing, and I didn't love the potato chip shape, but the shorts underneath were a nice modern touch. As for the top, the materials just do not compare. I'm not a super huge fan of viscose nylon. It felt really cheap, really thin, and super duper stretchy. I don't love super duper stretchy clothing because then it'll just kind of stretch out. It's very cheaply made. It's not going to last forever. It was giving more maternity to me. Clothes like this used to fit a lot tighter. And yeah, part of that was just because of the thinspo, the weird and toxic expectations of women's bodies back then. And I'm glad that sizing has been extended, but I miss the way that things used to fit form-fitting. They just don't anymore. I feel like it's also just really lazy sizing. Like, oh, if my items fit absolutely everyone, I don't actually have to tailor anything. It's just lazy, fast fashion, stupid shit. Okay, next up, let's try on this baby doll top. It's pink. Y'all know I love pink. This one is a little bit cheaper. It's $30, and it is made of cotton and elastane. Elastane is another material I just don't really like. I was afraid to show you guys this one because I was not wearing a bra and my nipples were kind of showing up, and y'all, I really don't care if y'all see the outlines of my nipples, if I'm being honest, because I really don't think nipples are like a weird sexual thing. Whatever, let's just show it. Yeah, I did not love this. Again, it felt a little bit too big, like in the stomach area. It was kind of like feeling like a thing I could wear while I'm pregnant, you know? It looked so much cheaper than the OG versions, not necessarily gonna give you a positive review. This next one is insane. It's 100% viscose, and girl, it's already wrinkled. Girl, they're trying to sell it wrinkled for $30. This is another baby doll kind of top, I guess. Polka dot. Polka dots are super in, y'all. I guess it's cute, but I hate it. I hate the texture. I hate the wrinkles. I hate everything about it. I do feel like this fabric in this context is an absolute abomination. I absolutely hate this piece. It doesn't actually fit that poorly, to be honest with you, but I really don't like it. Also, the trim was 100% polyester, and back in the day, it probably would have been silk or a more high quality material. I'm just really sick of the actual garbage that is being sold by fast fashion companies today. It is an abomination. abomination. Finally, I tried on the more popular sweatset thing. This is the thing I've been seeing influencers really promote, and y'all, they're sponsored. There's no way. This is a 60/40 cotton poly blend, which is actually not that bad, but it was a really thin layer of fabric, and it was $50 just for the sweater. I tried it on with the sweatpants, and also this cami that on the surface actually looks pretty accurate, but it's made with so much stretchy material that it just doesn't quite fit the vibe. Also, I know that a lot of millennials are super pissed off that 2001 is being put on a sweatset as like a retro thing. Insane. This was just not giving. I really wanted it to have the Juicy Couture, the Victoria's Secret pink sweatset vibes of the 2000s, but it did not have that. Again, because it fit really loose, but also because the fabric was exceedingly thin. I could only find this in a medium, both pieces, and I guess I could have gone for a smaller size, but a lot of the sizes were sold out, and I imagine the reason why the size small and extra smalls were mostly sold out is because of the vanity sizing. Like if an average size medium needs an extra small, then almost everyone needs an extra small to look good in this sweatset. The cami actually wasn't that bad, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend it unless you can't afford the nicer actual early 2000s camis, because I understand those are super expensive, but overall I just recommend wearing natural fibers. Like that baby doll top that was polka dots was made of 100% synthetic materials. Like, oh my god, I can't believe we're actually selling this shit to people for $30. Okay guys, so that was actually really disappointing. More disappointing than I thought it was gonna be. But I have been craving gumballs and chewy sprees like a motherfucker, and they're actually really hard to find anywhere. I was able to get gumballs. I'm happy about that. I've been really wanting gumballs. But oh man, I'm really disappointed and frankly confused how any of these consumers are purchasing these things without even thinking about it. That's what it appears to be. It appears to be that nobody's thinking about how poor quality the Hollister stuff is. I'm just really confused. They're really in business. They were really busy when I went in there, and it is back to school season, so people are kind of welcoming in a whole new world of consumerism right now. I mean, it seems like there's always a little holiday that makes everybody want to buy things 10 times more. It's like constantly going on. What tax bracket are these people in that they can drop like $300 on 4 items from Hollister that are all gonna fall apart in the next year and also not even be cool? Because the thing is I think the real older Hollister stuff is kind of expressive and cool in a way that modern stuff just is not. That's my opinion. Their older fashion used to be at least a little bit slower, and they used to have fun patterns, and they used to have personality in them, and this is just a really watered down, really capitalistic take on their 2000s clothing. And I'm not saying capitalism wasn't alive and well in the 2000s, of course it was, but it was slightly different. I do feel like everything is so much more severe with time. Guys, this guy literally parked over the line, and it really pisses me off when people do that. So yeah, that wasn't necessarily the best experience. I can't recommend spending your money on any of those items. It would be a waste of money. They were just not good, not worth it. Don't go to Hollister. Don't get their stuff. So now you might be wondering, where can I buy high quality things? And the answer is, I don't really know as of right now. Because the last place I know of that is still selling 100% cotton items for affordable prices is Brandy Melville. But I recommend not purchasing firsthand from them. Not only is the creator of Brandy Melville kind of a creepazoid, but they're only available in one size, which fits about a size smaller medium, occasionally an extra small, so the sizing is really, really narrow. But you can purchase Brandy Melville items secondhand for cheap on Poshmark or Depop, so I guess that's what I would recommend if you fit within that size bracket, which frankly most people in America do not. So the answer is, I don't really know yet. Do any of you have any recommendations for places that sell stuff that is 100% cotton, high quality stuff? I don't even know. Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much. I love you.